Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create Mailmodo contacts for Instagram lead ads leads. So here I am an owner of a business, and to promote my business I am running some Instagram lead ads. So in this case I want whenever a new lead is generated, automatically using that details, a new contact should be created in my Mailmodo account. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which we need to connect a trigger and an action. So in this process, our trigger application will be Instagram lead ads and our action application will be Mailmodo. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to add your Instagram lead ads leads to Mailmodo as a new contact. So this is my Instagram account and I have connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page as well. So this is my Facebook page which is named as Peak Performance Physio, and I have successfully built a connection between my Instagram account and my Facebook page. So to show you that, let me take you to settings. And here under settings, scrolling little down, and here under permissions I'm going to select linked accounts, and here you can see I have successfully connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page. So now moving back. So here using this Facebook page I am running some Instagram lead ad through which I am generating new leads. So this is the campaign which I have created, and here I want whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ad, automatically using that lead details, a new contact should be created in my Mailmodo account. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. After signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a create workflow button on the top right corner. Here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this button. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, we have to give a name to our workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create Mailmodo contacts for Instagram lead ad leads. And here I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow with the name Create Mailmodo Contact for Instagram lead ad leads. And here you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up our trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Instagram lead ads, and my trigger event as new lead instant, so that whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ad, instantly Pabbly Connect should capture the response. And now to connect my Instagram lead ads with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Now here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Instagram lead ads account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to give a name to my connection. So here I'm going to give the name as Mailmodo contact, and now I'm going to click on this connect with Instagram lead ad, and here you can see authorization successful. So here it easily got connected because here I was already logged in my Facebook account. So if you want to build an easy connection, make sure you are already logged in your Facebook account. Now here after building a successful connection, moving forward, and here it is asking me to select my page. So here I've already shown you that I have created a Facebook page with the name Peak Performance Physio. So moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to search for my page which is named as Peak Performance Physio, and here I'm going to select my page. And now after selecting the page, here it is asking me to select the lead gen form. So for that, let me take you to Meta Ads Manager. So here in my campaign, you can see I have created an instant form with the name New Instagram Lead Ads. So in this case, I'm going to use this lead gen form. So moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to select my lead gen form as New Instagram Leads Ads. So here I've selected a single form because I want only the leads of this form should be captured by Pabbly Connect. But if you want the leads of all the forms should be captured by Pabbly Connect, then you can select all leads in forms. Now after selecting the page and leads in form, moving forward, and here I'm going to click on save and send test request. Now after clicking on save and send test request, here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. So here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission, we need to generate a test lead in our Instagram lead ad. So for that, let me take you to Meta Ads Manager. So here you can see the campaign which I've created is in draft mode. That means this campaign is not a live campaign. So as this campaign is not a live campaign, that means here I need to generate a test lead. But if your campaign is a live campaign, then also you have to follow the same steps. And then whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ad, automatically it will be captured by Pabbly Connect. So as here my campaign is in draft mode, so here to generate a test lead, I'm going to use Meta Lead Ads testing tool so that I can receive a response here. So for that, let me take you to Meta Lead Ads testing tool. So here under Meta for developers in Lead Ads testing tool, here it is asking me to select my page and my form. So here I'm going to select my page which is named as Peak Performance Physio. And then I'm going to select my form which is new Instagram leads ads. And now to generate a new lead, here I'm going to click on this preview form. And here I've entered dummy data where I've entered the full name as dummy user, email as dummy99@pabblytudes.com and a random phone number. And now to submit this response, I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's go and check our Pabbly window. And here you can see we have successfully received a response where we have received the full name, email, phone number and other details. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. Here I'm going to select my action application as Mailmodo and my action event as add a contact to list, so that whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ad, automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in my Mailmodo account. And now to connect my Mailmodo with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. And here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Mailmodo account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to give a name to my connection. So here I'm going to give the name as Instagram lead ad. And then here it is asking me to give a API key. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Mailmodo account. From here I'm going to click on the settings. And now here under settings, I'm going to select API keys. And here I'm going to click on this add API key button. And now here I'm going to give a name to my API key, which is Instagram lead ad. And now I'm going to click on this OK. And here you can see we have successfully created a new API key with the name Instagram lead ad. So here I'm going to click on this show API key. Here I'm going to copy this API key. Moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to paste the API key. And now after entering all the details, I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we are successfully connected. So now moving forward, and here it is asking me to give the email address. So here instead of entering the data manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I have received in my Instagram lead ads. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ad, automatically this previously existing details will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map the email address. Moving forward, and now here it is asking me to give a list name. So for that, let me take you back to my Mailmodo account, and here you can see I have created two lists with the name my emails and new contacts. So in this case, I'm going to use the list which is named as new contacts. So moving back to Pabbly window, here I'm going to enter the list name as new contacts. Now here if you want to build a new list, then also you can simply give a name to your list here, and then automatically with the contact, a new list will be created. So now moving forward, and now here it is asking me to give the personalization fields. So here in the instruction it says enter the personalization fields data, example field key 1, value 1, field name 2, value 2. So here following this format, here I'm going to enter the personalization fields. So here I'm going to enter the first field which is full name. Here I'm going to map the value for the full name, comma, and here I'm going to enter another field which is phone number. And here I'm going to map the value for the phone number. So here I'm done entering all the details, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where messages contact is successfully created and added to the list. So now let's go and check our Mailmodo account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the email address as dummy99@pabblytudes.com. And here we have received the random phone number and full name as dummy user. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to generate another test lead in our Instagram lead ad, and for that, let me take you back to lead testing tool. So here in lead testing tool, I need to delete my previous lead in order to create a new one. Because it says you can create one lead per form, you will need to delete an existing lead in order to create a new one. So here to delete my previous lead, here I'm going to click on this delete lead. And after clicking on this delete lead, I need to refresh my window, and that's a necessary step. Now here in lead testing tool, I have selected my page and my form. And now to generate a new test lead, I'm going to click on this preview form. So here I've entered another dummy data where I've entered the full name as test user, email as test99@pabblytudes.com and a random phone number. And now to submit a new lead, I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see it says your test lead has been sent. So now let's go and check our Mailmodo account. Here I'm going to refresh this window. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the email address as test99@pabblytudes.com. Let me open this for you. And here you can see we have received a random phone number and full name as test user. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Instagram lead ads and an action as Mailmodo, so that whenever a new lead is generated in our Instagram lead ads, automatically using that details, a new contact will be created in my Mailmodo account. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.